everybody. So in this video we're going to show you how to unbox a bicycle, and obviously if you pay enough attention, you'll also know how to box a bicycle. You can go reverse. Alright, so we'll go step by step on how we do everything until the bike is ready to assemble. So assembly is different. This is just boxing and unboxing. Alright, so let's done. Let's put this stand away, put a few things away, and get started. There you go. So normally you have your bike in a box like that, right? You're ready to start working with it. You would cut everything, pop this part out, pop that out, and that out. There may be slight difference in how different bikes are packed, right? Then you're going to pull the frame out, okay? Pull the box down, pull the frame out. As you pull the frame out, a little bit of help there. So then you're going to keep your bike like that. This here is your saddle. So the saddle normally is just simply put over here. So we keep the saddle out, and inside also you will have a box. This box has all the things that need to be on the bike. In this case, in this bike, you have grips for the handlebar that are separated. You have pedals, I believe, here. Yeah. So you have pedals for the bike that are separated. You have a bell. You also have a quick release skewer. Okay, so this box stays aside, and so when bike is packed, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that this one, the grips can stay on the bike, the bell can stay on the bike, but the pedals must be removed. Okay, the pedals must be removed because the bike cannot go back in the box if you add the pedals. It becomes too wide. All right, so that is there, and so you see they have all this nice stuff. So this was put on this side where the disc brake is. I'll show you. It was put on that side where the disc brake is to prevent any push on to the box or any push over this side. And then this particular box had several incisions in the front and back where the tire is nicely set. All right. So the packing was good, and now we just need to make sure that we cut. So you see how this tire is. It's put, the wheel is put inside here where your pedal arm is, or crank arm is. So we always keep with us a pair of cutters. I almost fell down and the bike fell down. So good thing is you don't want to keep the bike down like that. You need a stand for it. So I'm going to get a stand. Alright, so putting a stand at the back helps us work. Alright, and I needed my cutter. There's my cutter. So normally you would have a lot of cable ties. So we go through the cable ties and cut them. Make sure that you put your tie cutter into the hole. Now notice what's going to happen here. The handlebar is actually stuck to one side. Okay. So when you cut these things, you get the handlebar out. Okay. Inside here also, as I take the wheel out, you'll see something else. So there's another one, cable tie. As soon as I did that, now the wheel it just comes off easy. No scratches, no nothing. Okay. So there's a wheel. It's come out. Then we pull this piece out. Now inside here is your brake levers and all that stuff. Okay. So different bikes might be packed differently. Okay, but in general, that's what you want to do. Just get everything nice out, and there you go. There's our brake lever, another brake lever. Here are our shifters, all right, and they nicely go where they need to go. Okay, and then we just, because these are normally packing tapes, very easy to move. You put your fingers through them, and you just snap them. Okay. So watch this, that there's always a big piece of this foam that protects your frame from the bottom and one from the top. So you get them out and keep them if you're going to repack it. You can keep them together. So if you notice, I've taken that from the crank arms. In the front here, if you notice, we've got sometimes like bubble wrap, sometimes there's no bubble wrap, there's just only the foam, yeah? In this case there's bubble wrap, and it's like a bag here. It's a bag, and inside this bag there's actually a piece of foam where the fork had been laying on, and then now here's another foam, okay, for the left arm and right arm. And this foam also protects the brake. You see here the brake calipers stuff, it protects it. Now I did a kung fu chop there because underneath here is going to be this spacer. This is for your shock absorber, so when there's force of them, nothing happened to it. Alright? So all this stuff, normally we put it right in the box where it came from. So that way, when we're ready for it, it's back in. So everything up inside there. I'm going to turn the bike around so I can show you something that sometimes people ride around with a bike for a long time without knowing what it is, and it's disturbing to see it. So this bike, if you see, right, over here, there is this plastic. This plastic goes onto the skewer or screw that might be there, and then you just lift it and pull it out. This is just simply to protect this side of the wheel and the chain not to fall in between. When you own a bike, this should not be there on the bike. See that? So that needs to be taken off. This is all only part of packing. Alright? So that's the front wheel that we're going to be working with. All these things that I've cut, normally I just toss them back in the box. This one here is a plastic bag with, again, packing tape. So, and there's your, here, zip post. Again, this is all just packing. Get that out. Temporarily, we just simply open this and keep it there, and in reality your bike has been unboxed, so when you're going to box it, okay, we're going to install the pedals and everything. When you're going to box it, you need to make sure that you've taken off the pedals. The handlebar is obviously going to come up here in the front. All this stuff is going to be in it. So when you go to unbox it, this time you don't remove any of the these connections, yeah? You don't remove anything. You simply bring it over, okay, with everything and put it like that, okay? You can tie it over here with Ziploc ties or a little bit crosswise with Ziploc ties, okay? Of course, after you put some protection on this. Okay, so this is the side where you're going to put the handlebar. The other side you're going to put the wheel. Alright? And that's it. That's as far as unboxing is concerned.